Hey guys, Byser here, time to find out what's cooking on this update video we got going on for you guys. I know it's been quite a while since I posted anything on the channel and things like that. And I have my reasons for that, which I will explain some of them in this video right now, along with some other things of how this channel is going to go. What changes are coming our way, and I'm actually kind of excited for some of these changes, so it's pretty cool. So hopefully you guys are too. So, as usual with our update videos, I don't just sit here and blather on to you guys, and you guys just sit there and stare at my face while I do this. We have some entertaining stuff, so I went and bought some nice, that's the back side of them. I went and bought some nice booster packs of the new Primal Clash, I believe is what it's called. Yeah, Primal Clash, which is the latest version of the Pokemon trading cards that have been released. So we got 4 of those. We got one of the each of the different ones. So we got nice Groudon there. Look at him, he's all powerful. We got Aggron. We got Gardevoir. And then of course we got the Kyogre. So those are the 4 different ones that you can get. I just got one of each, just because. Why not? Why not? So we'll be opening those up throughout this video as I'm sitting here talking and blathering to you guys. So we'll probably, I don't know, talk open packs, and whatever. So we're not going to switch down to the other camera quite yet, so just because I'm going to tell you guys what was going on. So some personal things that were kind of happening. So that was one of the reasons. We had school, so I don't know if I guys have actually told you guys this, but I'm actually in the graduate school right now. I'm trying to get my master's in computer engineering. So that's quite a little bit of work. Plus, I'm a teaching assistant at my school. That's how I'm able to pay for going to graduate school, because there's no way in heck that I'd be able to do it otherwise. So it's between school, midterms and stuff kind of happened last month, which is why I had to kind of focus on that between school and work and all the other stuff. It took a lot of my time, so I wasn't able to focus as much as I'd like on being able to record and things like that. Pretty much couldn't. Plus, I actually got a new computer, so I had to deal with getting that, paying for that, and all that fun stuff. So it's a nice computer. I quite enjoy it. So now that thing's all ready to go, we should be starting to crank out some recording. And then the other thing is that kind of makes recording hard is that I don't actually have a room to myself, so it makes it quite difficult to record when I want to record. Because pretty much, if I go and I strike the mood, I feel like recording right now. Oh, I can't because someone's here, so I can't really tell them to, shut up, don't make any noise as I do this recording and talk to the camera here to myself. I can't really do that, so that's kind of, that kind of makes it a little negative to me, because it's kind of like, we'll have to wait till these specific times in order to record, but, I guess that's just what it is right now, so we're going to work on that. So we're going to be changing up the schedule and things like that, so I'll go discuss that later on. But right now, let's open up a card pack. I think we're going to start with Groudon and we'll end with Kyogre, since of course we did the Alpha Sapphire playthrough. So we're going to end with Kyogre. So we're going to open up with Groudon. So we're going to go and switch on down to the camera down below, and we shall be right back. All right, so here we are. I'm going to just open this bad boy up. See what we got here. Nice pack. Look at that. Nice and card pack. I haven't actually opened up one of these in quite a while. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. You can just go over there. We got ourselves a nice code. We shall put it over here. And then it's 1, 2, 3, I believe. This is how we do it. Not sure. I don't want to remember. Like I said, it's been a while. We'll find out what this first one. We got Weakness Policy is our first card, huh? Place this card. The Pokemon... Oh, okay, so it's not really at all like the real Weakness Policy. It makes a Pokemon in the Pokemon TCG not have a weakness. Alright. Got a Nidorina. Got a Rough Seas. Once during each player's turn, that Pokemon heal for any water damage. Okay, sure. Horsey. A Chinchou. A nice little happy Chinchou. We got a Tynamo. Got a Nidoran female, so we got the Nidoran that can evolve into the Nidoran female. Alright. We have a Tentacool. We have a Crawdon reverse foil. And is Crawdon a rare? That is a rare, so that's a nice rare reverse foil, so that's pretty cool. And our rare in the pack is a Ludicolo. That's kind of interesting. That's very interesting. I guess this is the new stuff for how they did it. Let's see. Recovery. When this Pokemon is healed, double the amount healed. Oh. It's kind of like artsy. It's not shiny, but okay, sure, why not? That was our first pack. We had a nice Crawdad and a nice Ludicolo. So we have our nice second pack going on over here, right here. But I guess we will stop real quick, or we can. I guess we'll open this up as I talk. So I'm gonna kind of change up the way that the scheduling goes for. That is not correct. What is this? I feel gypped. I got Gardevoir. I want a Gardevoir pack, not an Aggron pack. That's what I got this one for. I got the Aggron pack from Aggron, so there better be a Gardevoir in here. Otherwise, I don't like that. That's not cool. That's not cool. Whoever makes the Pokemon cards, who makes these Pokemon cards? Tell me, where is it? I am going to write them an angry letter telling them how angry I am. The Pokemon Company International, at the first building floor of Chiswick Park in Chiswick High Road in London. The United Kingdom? Or Bellevue, Washington? Yes, you! I am very angry with you. Very angry with you. Anyways, so, like I was saying, I'm going to change up the schedule on how we upload things. So, like I said before, I do want to get into more competitive battling. I want to actually go to tournaments and things like that. And so, since the official tournament and stuff like that is actually VGC, I want to start doing some more VGC type thingamajiggies. So what I'm going to do is, instead of having these fun, instead of having the random theme battles and stuff that I do currently right now, I'm going to kind of change it up a little bit. I'm going to change it up a bit because basically what I want to do is I want to do more VGC to get practice on that. So, I mean, the only way you can do practice is by doing it, right? So I'm thinking I'm going to be bringing a lot more VGC stuff, and that also actually makes it a lot easier to record, because instead of having to figure out, and train and get ready 5 different teams every week, I only need 1 or 2 possibly, because I'm going to do 1 VGC team per week, basically, is what I want to do, because you have to practice with the team and get used to it and stuff like that. So that's what I want to do, VGC team. Plus, that makes me get used to more VGC, and I can get accommodated with the team. So that's what I want to kind of do, so help me grow, hopefully, a little bit, because you got to get good with the good Pokemon before you can get good with the not-so-great Pokemon, if you know what I mean. And then I will still probably, maybe once a day, like maybe Friday or the weekends, I'll do a nice fun themed team, of course. And I know you guys like that, so of course I'm not just going to take that away. It would not be cool. So we got a Nidoran, another Rough Seas, we got a Buffalo-ant, we got a Tiny, I'm not showing these correctly. Should probably look at the camera and see what I'm doing, huh? Dynamo, and Torchic, a Staryu, a Lotad, a Solrock, an Escape Rope is our reverse holo, and that is an uncommon. Alright, and our rare is, ooh, a Trevenant EX. Oh my goodness, look at that pool. Look at that pool. That is some fancy schmancy art that I absolutely adore. That is amazing. Alright, look at that, look at that. Dark Forest. The defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. Little Blast attacks does 20 more damage for each leaf energy attached to Trevenant. Oh my god, that's a fancy schmancy card. I'm putting that in our thingy-ma-doo-hickey. Gotta get the plastic sheets. The plastic of the sheets, because that's a fancy EX pool. Give me Trevenant. Come here, Trevenant. Come to daddy. Come to daddy. Let's get ourselves nice and in there real quick, like. You can join our nice other... This is actually the first time I actually pulled an EX from the pack, because all my other EXs are ones that I did are just the promo ones. So that's pretty cool. Look at that. That's a nice... And our second pack... that's not 2. That's 1. Our second pack. That's pretty cool. That's fancy schmancy right there. Alright, so that's... Alright, so it's a good day. Good day. Good episode. Alright. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and let's see what's... I mean, I guess that was... What was that? That's Pokemon's way of making it up to me by misleading me and telling me that I'm going to get a Gardevoir pack in my pack, but I actually got an Aggron, and oh, I just ripped the top of this. But oh, look, there's an Aggron inside of the Aggron. There's an Aggron inside of the Aggron, so, I mean, I don't know what's going on here, Pokemon. What you doing here? What you doing here? Alright. So that was pretty cool. That is pretty cool, I ain't gonna lie. Ain't even gonna lie. That's pretty cool. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. That's what we did. Alright. Alright. That's pretty cool. Nice little EX pool. Nice little EX pool. So, we got ourselves a barrel. There's one more piece of news that I got. I'm going to save that for the end, though, because it's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it. A Groudon Spirit Link, which is apparently like the Gengar and the Manectric from last thing. Let's see, allows you to not end your turn when you Primal Evolve against the Groudon. So I got the Primal Groudon. That'll be sick if we can pull that. We got ourselves a nice little Masquerain. We got ourselves a Meryl. What? Wasn't there a Meryl in? No, it was the last pack. I thought there was a Meryl in this one. I'm like, wait, did it pull 2 Meryls in the same pack? The Corphish to evolve that reverse floral Crawdon we got earlier. Another Horsey. A Trapinch. A reverse hollow Electros, which I believe is a rare too. Yeah, look at that. We got 2 rare reverse foils. That's pretty cool. And our rare is a regular hollow Crawdon. So that's not bad. Alright, so that's cool. We got the real one. Nice little Crawdon's are such a cool Pokemon. That hollow is actually pretty cool too. Look at that. Look at that. Fancy schmancy. Fancy schmancy. Alright. So I'll put that over here. And we have our final pack to open up for us. We have our nice Kyogre is in the waiting. Kyogre is in the waiting. Come on. Open on up. This is actually a Kyogre. So we only had one that was mismatched. Man, you had one job. The guy that packs these Pokemon cards had one job. One job. He didn't do it right on that one, but I'm actually okay with that because it had an EX in it. So you know what? Thank you for not doing your job correctly. I appreciate it because it benefited me. And of course, you know, if things benefit me, that's nice. Right? Right. Right. Alright. 1, 2, 3. That's how we see. Alright, we got a... Ooh, whoa, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, that Electrike. Look at that. So this must be the new thing. It's kind of like... sort of... full arty thing. I don't know what it is, but it's got a thing on the top. Let's see. Whenever your... Let's see if you can see it. Whenever your opponent plays a trainer card, excluding Pokemon, blah, 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 prevent all the effects of that done to this... Oh, interesting. There's a nice little barrier, this Electrike. And we have another one. Bumblebee. Well, that's... Look at that. That is actually really cool. Throwing a boulder and whatnot. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Kyogre Spirit Link. Alright, so we got that to go with the Groudon one. We got another Chinchou. We got plenty of Chinchous. Another Dynamo. Plenty of these bad boys. We got another Nidoran female. A nice and Tentacool. So that's what I don't understand. I mean, it's like how they did it with the Pokemon cards. Since there isn't a poison type, it's like, oh, Tentacool is poison, so that's purple. So it's going to be Psychic, because that's purple. I guess. Sure, that makes sense. Torchic. A nice and reverse foil Breloom. That's, I believe, a rare too, yeah? Yeah, look at that. Fancy schmancy. The Breloom, he's all happy. He's like, hey, I'm Breloom. I can do my things. Alright, and our rare is... Oh, that is super cool looking. I don't think this is full art. It's one of those, the whatever half art thingy madoohickeys that are going on. But this actually looks really cool. Look at that. Kingdra. Holy crap. Nicely done, Pokemon, with the way you did the arts for these cards, for this new series. This is super cool. Look at that, Kingdra. That is pretty cool. That is awesome. I love that. I like that. I'm going to get me a nice little sleeve for this bad boy. I don't know. So these like half arts, or what are these? I don't know. I don't know. Like, not full art, but it's like half art. Interesting. So, it's not a bad random 4 cards that I picked up at the random 4 packs that I picked up at the store. Not too shabby with these pulls. Especially these two right here, obviously, are king winners here. We got a nice Trevenant EX, and I got the Kingdra. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You guys want to look at them one more time? Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, so we're going to transition back to the full camera since, you know, the card opening is now done. You guys have seen that, so it was nice and fun. So, it's time for our final news of the day. It come from the channel, or it is being once again full on back. So, we're going to be posting video. I'm not going to have like a set schedule. I'm going to post videos whenever I get a chance to record, and when I feel like recording and stuff like that. So I feel I'm in the mood for recording now. So we're gonna have hopefully some good videos, a consistent video for a while. But yeah, we're gonna do that. So it's not gonna be consistent. We're gonna do a lot of VGC, some singles and stuff like that. But the major singles is gonna come for this because I'm actually joining a competitive Pokemon League. Yes. So if you guys are familiar with the GBA, the Global Battle Association, that's a pretty big competitive Pokemon League that a lot of famous YouTubers are in. I am joining not that, but something similar to like that. It is called the MPL, the Major Pokemon League. So they're doing the same battle. This is for smaller channel YouTubers, so that's pretty cool. Us getting together, collaborating, being able to work together, help grow each other's channels. So that's nice, and I'm really looking forward to it because we got it's complete. It is set up really nicely. X Scissor is the person that set it up. He's the one who invited me. I'll link his channel in the description down below. But it's pretty cool. He's very nicely set up. We have full on. It's got the draft is all ready to go. We're waiting on. We need 2 more people to join the league, and we'll have a full 16-team league. So it's got the divisions, it's got conferences, it's got everything all set up and ready to go. The schedule's already set. It's already made up. So we're waiting on the final 2 members to join, and then we'll get the draft underway. And it's going to be cool. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. So I will be the coach of the San Francisco 49 Tails. So that is the team that I will be representing and that you guys should, of course, be rooting for. I'm from, of course, the Bay Area, if you guys didn't know that. So San Francisco 49ers is my football team. So, we're going to nice combine that with the Nine Tails. So we got the 49 Tails is our team. That's where we're going to go. And then we have a nice little random sketch that I drew. It's just a preliminary sketch to kind of show the design of how I want the logo to be, just so we can get it actually done by someone that knows how to actually draw. So I'll show you guys the quick little logo that I made. It's a combination. Let's see if you guys can see it. It's a combination of the 49ers logo, and then I obviously made 49 tails, and we got 9 tails around. I want the 9 tails to be like going over here, and then have its tail swooping around like that. That's how I kind of want it to be. So kind of just drew this quick little concept art just to show people who I want to actually commission to do it and see how it looks. So that's what we're gonna do. So that's our news. So we'll have ourselves a nice weekly thing of a competitive battle league going up fairly soon when we get this thing ready to go. So those will be uploaded every Sunday, I believe, is how we're going to do it. So look forward to that. Can't wait for that. I'm really looking excited for that. And honestly, that is kind of what actually brought me back into this, help get them juices flowing, getting ready to go. So I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. I hope you guys are excited. If you are, please steer that like button down below to commemorate our channel getting back on track. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me that are still here. I really do appreciate it. And I guess I will see you guys later.